Woman to take a chance.
My God!
Hey guys, Ash here with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 times AEW wrestlers went beast mode.
Hangman, Adam Page!
Oh, look at this, look at this! Oh, the Jedi!
For this list, we'll be looking at times where AEW wrestlers displayed extreme violence, pulled off an innovative move, or accomplished an impressive accolade. Is there a moment we missed? Feel free to give us a proper burial in the comments. Number 10, Dante Martin runs wild on the Elite. This is something you just have to watch for yourself to truly appreciate the awesomeness of. In a multi-tag team match against the Elite, Dante Martin stood out with his pure athleticism.
Nobody home. Dante lands on his feet.
Nice. Good job, Dante.
Which is saying something considering the talent of everyone involved in the match. He narrowly avoided every bit of the Elite's offense and uniquely countered with his own. The flips and dives he used to evade the Elite at every turn were a true visual spectacle.
Just leaps up to the top. Swan diving hook on run to the outside. Stop this.
And at one point, he nearly scored a pinfall victory for his team. In a match against three of the greatest professional wrestlers ever, Dante Martin had the spotlight shining on him.
But now, one-winged, no! Dante! Omega Standard!
Number 9. Eddie Kingston throws Sammy Guevara off the cell. Eddie Kingston is a pretty ruthless wrestler who says and does what he feels.
Taking a bunch of tacks, and he just
Right in the face of Jericho.
And in the special Blood and Guts edition of Dynamite, Eddie did something that had fans flipping out. When Eddie threw Sammy Guevara from the top of the cell, we knew he wasn't playing around. This spot marked one of the most extreme moments of the match.
Eddie, don't do it, Eddie, no! Oh my God!
Did we just witness a murder? No, thankfully Sammy survived, but that fall definitely took him out for the rest of the match. We get the message, Eddie. We'll try not to piss you off.
Crashing through the timekeeper's table and a sadistic look on the face of Kingston.
Number 8, Cody Rhodes does a moonsault off a steel cage onto Wardlow. In the early days of Dynamite, AEW was looking to win over fans and establish itself as a viable professional wrestling entity.
Well, look at this. Come on, Crossroads. Crossroads!
And so to do that, they created a whole bunch of memorable moments, like when Cody Rhodes moonsaulted off the top of the steel cage onto Wardlow. It was AEW's first steel cage match, and it delivered in every possible way. This was a thing of beauty.
Come on!
Cody's dedication to the spot, the pop from the crowd, and the reaction from commentary all cemented this as one of the top moments in Dynamite history.
A moonsault for the top. The leg is up. The leg back on is up. And Cody beats Wardlow to win the steel cage match.
Number 7. Kota Ibushi cleans house. Kota's long-awaited AEW debut was something fans waited years for. He entered as a participant in the Blood and Guts match between the Blackpool Combat Club and the Elite. As soon as he arrived, he wasted next to no time getting into action.
Kota Ibushi, a man passionate about all aspects of professional wrestling, from the severe to the surreal, from the sensational to the sublime, and he is here.
No one in the BCC was safe from Ibushi. He struck down Wheeler Yuta while still making his entrance, and once inside the cage, he went all out. He did a moonsault onto Jon Moxley, who was already kicked onto a sharp bed of nails.
Salt press onto the bed of nails.
It was an awesome moment of Ibushi's to watch, but ouch. The violence factor was, understandably, really amped up during this match.
But a testament to the toughness of Clark Castle, only able to absorb those kicks. He cinched him. Oh, that time.
Number 6. Wardlow fights 20 on 1. Who you got? AEW's entire security force or one giant fed-up pro wrestler? Yeah, let's go with the pro wrestler.
Wardlow only needs to be pinned or submitted once and he knocks them all away.
It's like knocking down bowling pins.
Wardlow had an interesting match stipulation when he faced off against 20 security guards. It was either that or end up in court. A 20-on-1 handicap match was enough to pique fans' interest, but the manhandling that Wardlow delivered further established his dominance.
Oh my God! A powerbomb to the outside!
He delivered powerbombs, clotheslines, and scored all kinds of inventive pinfalls. We know security is usually cannon fodder, but this squash match just further reminded us of that. It is indeed Wardlow's world that we're living in.
And Wardlow again!
Number 5. Kenny Omega V-triggers Jon Moxley through a steel cage. How is Kenny Omega still alive? Feels like a question we ask ourselves after every one of his matches.
Rolls through Omega! Bang! That might be it!
This time was really no different. In a brutal singles encounter with Jon Moxley inside of a steel cage, the two tore the place down, literally. At one point during the action-packed match, Kenny hit Jon with a V-trigger.
Kenny Omega!
It was so strong that it broke open the cage and sent Jon outside and placed Kenny in a, well, let's just say, uncomfortable position. This was an insanely risky move that Kenny was able to pull off. Thankfully, both Kenny and Jon were able to live to fight another day.
This is it! Omega! Yes! Winged Angel!
Number 4. A cutter from the top of the ladder. Newly interim TNT champion Sammy Guevara squared off against actual TNT champion Cody Rhodes, with both men looking to decide who the definitive champ was.
Sammy Guevara.
In the midst of an undisputed TNT Championship ladder match, Sammy performed one of the craziest spots we've ever seen. A cutter to Cody while on the top of the ladder.
Cody's finding out he's making the climb.
Sammy's gonna have to. Sammy!
Oh, what a cutter!
This move sparked a whole lot of reaction from the crowd. Besides just looking cool, it also looked super painful for both wrestlers involved. Both Sammy and Cody's innovative moves made this a can't-miss title match.
Oh, but Sammy... Oh, just drove the belt to the head of Cody Rhodes!
Here's your break, Sammy.
That's his break. He better grab him. There, he's got it.
The front door is open.
He's got one.
Sammy has done it.
Number 3. Hangman uses the referee's back to hit the buckshot lariats. There's unique wrestling finishes, and then there's some truly inventive ones.
That's a man's man right there, guys.
Oh,
In a gruesome Texas death match, Hangman Adam Page had to defend his AEW World title against Lance Archer. The match was so violent and bloody.
Looking for the blackout.
Oh my God.
On the upturned ring step.
Oh my
God in heaven.
Oh no!
And when the ring's top ropes came completely undone, making it impossible to perform the buckshot lariats, Hangman had to improvise. This was one hell of an on-the-fly move. When the referee bent down to pick up some barbed wire, Hangman used the referee's back to hit the buckshot lariat onto Archer.
This is absolutely insane.
Oh, buckshot!
Oh my God, there it is.
It's safe to say, we've never seen that. Number 2. Jon Moxley wins the AEW Championship within minutes. CM Punk talked a lot of talk when he made his return to face interim champion Jon Moxley in an undisputed AEW Championship match on Dynamite.
When you have a lockup like that, you can feel a guy out. Look at
Look at this.
The pay-per-view level match felt like it would be a lengthy bout, but it ended up being more of a squash match. Moxley took complete advantage over a still injured Punk by beating the tar out of him, and within the span of maybe 5 minutes, he won the match.
Moxley's got Punk hooked up again!
Oh man, Punk is limp.
The high angle! He's limp! Whoa!
It's over. It's over. My God, it's over. Moxley dominates Punk.
As the interim champion, there was some doubts as to whether Jon was legitimately the champion or not, but there was no disputing it now.
I don't know, I'm just
Right now, Mox is the man.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Bryan Danielson knocks out Colt Cabana's tooth. He has a chant for kicking people's heads in, but maybe there should be one for kicking people's teeth out too.
That's leather on skin. It gives a very distinctive noise.
In order to get Hangman Page's attention en route to their title match, Bryan Danielson wrestled against various members of the Dark Order, and he made a hell of a statement when he wrestled Colt Cabana. While Colt fought valiantly, he wasn't able to slay the dragon. The fight was so intense, and Bryan was so ruthless that at one point he beat Colt so bad, he actually knocked his tooth out.
And Danielson!
The kicks right to the face. Look at those shots, great camera angle.
It's a good thing AEW has a dentist amidst their roster. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.